This is Prep Rally live on tape. See, I had to do it all. I couldn't let you.
Man, I've been practicing. I had you on tape.
I trusted you. You couldn't deliver. I had to take it over.
Prep Rally live on tape.
I had to take it over. I couldn't trust you to finish up the on tape, so I
can do the sponsor thing.
Sponsored by who?
Prep Rally is sponsored by West Termite and Pest Control. If you want to get rid of pests.
See, he left out lawn. I got to come back and finish it up. West Termite Pest Lawn.
That's what I said. Oh, I missed the lawn.
You missed lawn. See, if you don't do your lawn, it gets yellow. You get all kinds of bugs in there. Take care of that. If you do have that, West Termite Pest Lawn, even fleas.
Even fleas. Yeah,
even fleas.
I could use that.
There you go. So, Ricky, last week, our game of the week was a great game for a little while in bursts, but it was a lot of big plays. Conway at Fayetteville.
I think we was calling it 0 week.
Call it whatever you want. Season opener.
But I'm calling it 0 week for this reason.
Go ahead.
Isaiah Santana went from 0 to about 90 miles an hour for an 80-yard touch. First time he touched the football. You know, sometimes we're accused of overhyping some of these athletes. Isaiah Santana is a D1 prospect, a 5-star, 4-star. I don't know what. He's going to go with the Ducks. And the team that's most excited about, besides Fayetteville and all the kids, the Ducks that he's going to go play.
Oregon. Yep.
How you do that? All right. Can you do
like
Duck
Donald
call?
Duck, something like that.
Yeah, Donald Duck.
I know they have about 30 different uniforms.
That's one reason. He's probably going to get a good NIL. But he was fantastic. He caught 11 passes, 223 yards, I think. Caught a 55-yard touchdown. There's 2 guys on him, and he goes over. You know, he's a track guy.
Yes, he is.
And he went over there and jumped over the 2 guys.
Did he spike them when he did it?
No, he didn't do that.
Okay.
But and then he turned around and stumbled and got in the end zone, 55-yard touchdown. Bladen Fike.
He's incredible.
He's an incredible athlete, but, you know, somebody got to get the ball to him.
Bladen Fike is, he's that guy.
1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown passes. He was spectacular.
Ran for 1.
Ran for a touchdown, and as did Isaiah. You know, he went to, what do you call it, Wildcat, behind direct. Scored on a 1-yard touchdown. So Fayetteville looked really, really good. You've been saying you think they're going to be the most improved team. We'll see about that. But they really look good on week 0.
So this week, Rick, our game of the week, brought to you by West Termite Pest and Lawn, is going to be Conway again. This time Conway goes up to Bentonville.
They're coming
back up here to Bentonville.
Okay.
Rick, Bentonville coming off a 43-30 win at home against what I thought is a pretty good Liberty North, just outside of Kansas City, Liberty North, Missouri. Rick, I was impressed with them. They had 2 really good quarterbacks.
You saw the game.
I saw the game. But listen, Bentonville offensively is really, really good. They're very balanced. They have a good throwing quarterback, Drew Wright. He's the son of Dan Wright, big major league or former Razorback pitcher.
Yep.
He's got the arm. He can do it. Got 2 great receivers. Chaz Nimrod, of course, we know all about him. Big number 5 on one side. Cooper Smith on the other side, number 12.
Wow.
Caught 2 touchdown passes, Cooper Smith did. So we know they can throw it, but Bentonville also has that hammer in the backfield with Josh Ficklin. He's about 18 pounds heavier than he was last year, kind of growing into his body.
Kind of like me.
Well, you're still growing into your body and
17,
other people's bodies too. But he had 142 yards and a touchdown that night. So Rick, you've seen Conway.
Yes.
I've seen Bentonville. Now, Bentonville didn't look that great defensively. We had some big plays, but defensively they gave up 30 points. They'll have to tighten that up. They're going to tighten that up, and I think they will. But you've seen Conway. We know they have a great running back in Manny Smith. What else does Conway have?
Manny Smith was spectacular. He ran, I think he had an 82-yard touchdown run when he took direct snap, fumbled the ball, scrambled around, and still outran the entire defense. Now, he didn't play a lot in the second half. I don't know if he had cramps, had an injury.
It was pretty hot,
Rick.
It was hot. He may have had some cramp issues.
Yeah, because if I can't get it official, I'm not going to say anything about it. Hopefully he's in uniform. You want everybody to play their best, have their best players available. Conway got a little sophomore quarterback. He's a left-hander. You know, he threw like it, phew. He'd throw a dart here and then phew, he'd throw it over there.
But he wasn't throwing any ducks.
Nah, he wasn't
like the Oregon duck.
Like that.
You see what I'm trying to do there, right?
Yeah. You're trying to connect something.
Something like that.
All right, but Conway, Bentonville win this game. Conway's good. They're from the third place, 7A Central. Maybe fourth. But Bentonville will win this game. But Conway's good.
So that's our game of the week. Now, Rick, we're going to go over to Farmington Friday night. It's not the game of the week, but it's the game of the week on Highway 62. You got Prairie Grove, Farmington. Man, they always go at each other hard.
That country boy football there. I love me some Prairie Grove Tigers. Why are they going to run? They're going to run the wing
They're
team.
going to run it.
They've been
Yes,
running.
They are.
Danny Afshire been running since
Since
1893.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, right there. They're going to run it, and they got the big old boys on the line. They got just enough speed. They got Samurai out there at receiver. But man, Farmington, they got some offensive. Their young sophomore, Cameron Van Zant.
They did a good
You know,
job.
he went on the field. You know, a lot of times you're a sophomore, you go out there and you're guys older, 17, 18, 19. Well, I was 19 when I was a senior in high school.
Maybe 21.
But maybe 21. But he did really completed 22, 28 passes, 4 touchdown passes. But man, he's got a lot of senior Caden Elsick, Devontae Donovan.
Yes.
So they got a lot of firepower. J.R. Eldridge has brought some new energy to that program.
He does. A lot of toughness.
Oh man, you talking about tough?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so they're gonna, they've given up some points in the past, but I think Farmington's a little bit tougher this year. They're not gonna out tough Prairie Grove. Not many teams do, but I think they're gonna be too explosive on offense. And I got Rick's picks going with Farmington.
So you have Bentonville over Conway.
And Farmington over Prairie
Grove.
Grove. By the way, I was 16-1 on my picks last week.
16-1. There you go.
Now the one I missed badly. I picked Lincoln.
Oh boy.
Against Elkins. Lincoln.
I think they had two first downs.
So I missed that one badly. So off to a good start. And what else you got for me? What else have I got?
We talked about Fayetteville. Now,
Yes.
Rick, this week they go visit an old friend. They're going to travel across the border to Oklahoma, going to Owasso. That will not be an easy game. It's a tough game. Casey Dick, he ain't scared.
He ain't scared. They're going to go over there.
So they're going to go over there, take on Owasso. Rick, this is going to be a tough game. It's a game that will prepare Fayetteville. Now, can Fayetteville win this game?
They can't. Rick Fires lock upset special of the week. I'm predicting Fayetteville. I've seen
Purple.
The purple dogs and go over there in Oklahoma into the Badlands. Now let's say, you know what, Owasso, man, and
Rams.
Tulsa area.
Oh, they're good.
They're outstanding
Yes,
team.
they
They play great football.
Bill Blankenship.
He knows how to win championship. Let's see, the Rams opened up with a big win over Santa Fe team. They're going to have some college athletes over there. But I was so impressed.
So does Fayetteville.
So, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, and you know what? Casey Dick ain't scared.
Hey, Fayetteville, go over there and slap a knot on their head. Go do it.
You know, especially when we got Texas and Oklahoma coming in
Who
the
cares?
SEC.
Line them up, Rick. Line them up. Let's line them up and knock them down.
Let's go. So
Absolutely.
I got the Purple Bulldogs upset special.
So
if I had any money, I don't bet on high school games. Maybe an NFL game. But no, I think who am I talking about? Fayetteville will go to Oklahoma, and I think they'll come back with some Arkansas pride. They'll win that game. Oklahoma's that way.
Is it that way?
Yeah.
Maybe it is that way. I'm directionally challenged. If you tell me to go down there and turn left by that old stump, and then Junior's got his car up on blocks, after that, then I can follow those directions.
Yeah,
but otherwise,
go
east, west, north, something like that.
Go past the liquor store.
All right,
there.
Rick. Now here's the other question.
What else?
Who is Bishop Sycamore playing this week?
Village Academy.
I think Village Academy takes it to them, because if we're going to talk about one fictitious team out of somewhere,
Oh, my goodness.
let's talk about the best fictitious team of all time, the Village Academy Beavers. They could beat anybody.
Now that's Henry Apple. Man, he's the guy to be talking about that. Tell him what we're talking about.
So Bishop Sycamore is a made-up team. They're a bunch of homeschool guys who I think, Rick, like you, were 21-year-old seniors. Still has some eligibility left.
They had beards
and everything. They went on ESPN and played. Now, Rick, they got beat 56-6, so it wasn't like they came down and beat up on anybody.
They didn't care. They wanted to be on TV.
They wanted to be on TV. They told ESPN they were a legit high school team, which they're not. So just like the Village Academy Beavers, state champions of 1985, by the way, in the Class 8A division of Arkansas.
They were calling the score. They're the made-up team, and we didn't do enough research to call them out on it. So we got punked.
Yeah.
We got punked.
Totally
I didn't do it personally.
I didn't either.
But I was working at the paper when it happened.
All of us media got. I'm putting us all in this boat. We did.
Hey, ESPN, we feel you, son.
Yeah,
y'all got punked a hell of a lot worse than we did.
We feel you. It happened.
We feel you.
But hey, they were also scheduled to play a team from Texas, I think, this week or next week. So a team from Texas, Duncanville, a legit 5A or 6A powerhouse from Texas, was going to play them. But anyway, they found out, they exposed it, and found out some of these guys were 19 years old and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, but I'm still saying the Lake Village or Village Academy or whatever they were, I still say they could take
They
them.
call in to score. Hey, you know what? They did it smart. They didn't say we won every game. They say we lost this when we're 6-4-1, headed to the playoff. Nobody went down there and checked
Just
them.
enough deception there to throw them off.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I got to learn from them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a married man. I got to use deception every once in a while.
So Rick is taking Fayetteville in the upset.
Yes.
Taking Bentonville at home and taking Farmington at home Friday
Yes.
night. That's your 3 stone cold locks for the week. 16-1 last week in
16-1.
in not week 0, Rick, but season opener.
Season opener.
Season opening week. So that's it for this week's edition of Prep Rally Live.
On tape.
He got it right for once.
On tape.
So we'll catch you at a football field Friday night. Get out and see some football. Mask up. Do it for them. Do it for the kids.